Alright, so look what we got here. That's one pallet. Okay, so every night when I come in, I always grab 2 baskets for separating my small items from the large items. That's 2 pallets, and that's 3 pallets. And then 4. Then what I do is assess everything that I'm going to have to work for the night and figure out how much energy I'm going to need to do all of this stuff. It's that simple. So this is where I'm starting from, and I'm going to go check the other departments that I normally work just to see what else is over there. So this is lawn and garden. So far that's about 4 or 5 pallets. You also have these ones that's wrapped up. Normally you can leave these where they're at, but I always take them out to the outside lawn and garden area because the unloaders sometimes just don't get it. But that's for a different story. Alright, so after assessing everything that you need to work, and this is where I'm starting from, is lawn and garden. I have this pallet here, which is going to be a nice workout. You got a lot of heavy boxes of chemicals. I have this here, so that's 3, 4, 5. Now, one of the good things about lawn and garden is there's a lot of big boxes here, so a lot of these pallets will go up quick, but beware, they are heavy because you'll be dealing with barbecue grills and such. So that's what I do, is assess first, and also have one more further down the way. So I'm going to line them all up, and then that way it'll be easier to assess what I need to separate and what goes where. So let's get at it. All-purpose fertilizer, Scott's turf builder, weed and feed. Okay, let's see. Is this the same thing? No, that's turf builder. Okay. So what I do is assess areas that I'm going to have to be throwing this freight in. And this is just some of the fast ways, because I've been here. I always clock in at 9:51, because that you are allowed to clock in at 9:51, clock out at 6:51 when it's time to go home. But this here we have bird seed and also chemicals. So I guess this is the first one to start with. It's always better to start with the bulk pallets because they go up faster. Although that is going to be a workout, hey, it is what it is. So let's get at it. Another key note, find a pallet jack, a good one, and make sure you keep it with you, because if you leave it, people will take it. What you call a workout at WAL-MART Fitness. Right here on the end cap. Yeah, sometimes you gotta look for end caps, because when you get a large amount of stuff in, like this, it doesn't necessarily have a spot on the shelf. Sometimes it does, but most of the time you get a large amount of it out just by simply putting it on the end caps if that's where it's supposed to go. Sometimes they'll have a end cap location. Sometimes they'll have a home location actually on the this is where we'll put these. Okay, so this is one of the problems that you could run into. I have one bag left, and although I can get it all out, you could also throw a top stock. I think it could fit. But the smaller bags, and this is me catching my mistakes, I put smaller bags on the end cap here. These bags here can actually go over here, and those big bags can go on that end cap, and that way we'll get all the product out. So yeah, sometimes you just gotta be able to catch your mistakes, no biggie. Or else somebody else catching it and they'll be all having a fit. So not have any overstock or anything left after you get done stocking your area. So that's what I always aim for. All right, so couldn't finish that over there, so they moved me over to pets. And look what I am opening with. The Leaning Tower of Pets. As soon as I start to jack that up, that whole thing is gonna fall over. And although it's a nice little wrap and all that, sometimes you just have items that shift around and just wind up like that. So I'm gonna have to down stack it, put it on this cart, at least the top part, so we don't have a whole mess. All right.